I wake up from my phone ringing. I take my phone to see who is calling me, and I see it's my friend. I pick up my phone and he tells me, "Bro, let's go on an adventure, it's going to be fire." I say to him, "Okay, why not, let's go." I didn't know the exact details of what this adventure is going to be, where are we going, but I was picking my stuff, like the most important things: hoodie, knife, water bottle. And as I walk through my door, I look back and say to myself, there is no coming back from this now. As I'm walking out of the village I live, I notice that there's been rain recently. It's been raining. It didn't bother me. So I meet up with my friend and I ask him, where are we going? He didn't knew either. I'm confused at that point, but I say to myself, fuck it. And we decide to go to the random direction. So we are walking and we find ourselves at the end of the trail. And now we have two decisions to make. Either one, go back, or two, go through plowed fields that are wet. So, because we are very smart kids, we chose to go through plowed, wet fields that are like literally a sinking sand. The longer you stand on that sand, the deeper you just sink in it. Of course, it's not the type of sand that will make you like die, but you get what I mean. So because of that, we have to move fast. Okay, one problem is solved. Can we now enjoy the adventure? No. And we encounter a creek. It's not big enough for us to think that it's impossible to cross it, but it's not small enough for us to not cross it. As we walking near the creek, we find narrow enough spot to cross it. I'm slowly approaching the creek's end and getting ready to cross it. I'm slowly counting in my head. 1, 2, 3, and I jump. Luckily, I managed to cross it and didn't get wet at all. I was full of joy at that moment. As I was waiting for my friend, I get a weird feeling of thirst. I take my backpack off and I feel something is odd about the whole backpack. It's wet. I open my backpack and see that the bottle I have put in has spilled all over the backpack's insides. My old stuff was wet. My hoodie, even my phone is wet at this point. I was terrified. I didn't know what to do. But luckily, the sun was shining. So I took out my wet hoodie and so I carried it that way that it could dry. After that terrific accident, we finally thought that's it. We're going to enjoy the rest of the adventure now. No. We found another creek. And this time it's a little bigger. And I think to myself, no way, I'm going right now back. When I sacrificed my flippin' hoodie, my water, and my backpack, I'm not going back. I have to cross it, no matter what. So now, with way more aggression, I'm getting close to the creek, and I jump over it immediately without even thinking about it. And I managed to jump over it, and everything was fine after that. We reached our destination, which was a bonded house, but the most interesting thing to me was throughout all this adventure I had, all these problems I encountered, I didn't have a single thought in my mind except from what was happening at that moment. So does that mean that going outside, doing some kind of activity like having an adventure like I and my friend had, would it stop you from overthinking? I thought to myself, and I think the answer is yes. So the action step for you would be is just when you feel you're overthinking, having a bad day, when you can do literally nothing about it, just go on an adventure. Go on an adventure with your friend and see how you will forget about everything, because the obstacles you're gonna encounter are just gonna take those bad thoughts and just throw them away. Also, add me on Discord. My name is rokas.pe. Also, top link in the description. Bye.